Alright guys, welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim Wildlander. I am Saint. So like I said, I just went ahead and made our groups real quick. Group 2 is our Dwarven Sword, Group 3 is our Imperial Sword well made, and Group 1 is our new Dwarven Bow. Everything's working just fine this time, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I restarted the game. Everything seemed to work out on my first try. So let's head on out to Falkreath. You might want to poison each of our swords. I think that's a great idea for a backup, you know. Use some specialty arrows, and then when those run out, because you never know how many enemies we're gonna bump into, have a couple of poison tipped swords. I think that seems fitting for a rogue. I never really play a rogue, but it worked out well for us at Halted Stream Camp. Alright, Falkreath. Oh, Falkreath, you're at the bottom there. Alright, this way. As usual. Pelagia Farm. Which one? This one? This man said I could gather his crops.
Need something?
Your husband said I could gather your crops.
Take a look. Until next time.
Thought that's the one who said that. Suppose not. Hunting Brew Meadery, lots of places. To visit. I thought that was a rabbit. I was gonna get the rabbit on the way, but keep looking. Falkreath? Falkreath. I've got to go on this side to see it. Alright. Is it a bear up there? I wonder if we could get some shots on it from over here. There was a little bit of drop off on that arrow. He's already bloodied. I don't know if he can make it over to us. I'm just seeing how many shots it would take to kill a bear. 4. He's angry now. And was that a level up as well? 5. Six shots to take a bear down with steel arrows and a dwarven bow. It's a good thing he was on the other side of the river. Would like to head over there and skin him for some practice, but oh, you know what I should have added? This. I'll add this maybe to a different group. Make it group 5, so it's a little further away. Might as well add the shield to it as well. Save that equip state. Let's make sure that it works. Now my other groups aren't working. Now my F2 group is not working. Something funky happens with my groups. I can't switch to my Dwarven Shield or my Dwarven Bow now. Not sure if it's something I do. When I switch states. Yes, they are still broken, but group 3 works. I don't know, it's like I can switch to them once. Oh well, that's fine. We can... We're not too slow at switching. I just don't like that it pauses the time. I feel like that's a little cheating, but... Don't want to break my game just trying to fix my groups. So we'll just make sure our groups work before we go into any dungeons. Server's a lot further across than I thought it was. Just gonna go skin that bear. Oh boy, a couple of wolves. Maybe we could use that skill where we can run while we're aiming our bow. I don't know where he's coming from. Oh my goodness, you jumped. How did you come from this way? Unless you were a different one. It's already 12 p.m. I hope you don't have any brethren around. We'll switch to our sword in case your friends come, but I will practice skinning your pelts. Didn't get my arrow back from that one. Oh well. Quality of pelts did we even get? A poor one and a regular one. Maybe someday that will become profitable for us. I hear some skittering. We really need to practice all the marksmanship we can. Oh, there's 3 of you. 4 of you. There we go. Feel all the mud crab practice that we got really helped us with our bandits. Are you still alive? Are you playing dead? You're dead. Thought there was another one of you. Maybe that was the one that flanked us. Sounded like some birds fluttering away. Not sure exactly. Walk across this bridge. What's over that way? Not sure. Riften as well. Wasn't there supposed to be a... Oh, the rain washes some of the dirt and blood away. And there's supposed to be a good archer in town here. Uh-oh. Oh no. Is this dog attacking you? No. Is it your friend? Looked like he was attacking you. Thought it might have been a wolf actually, but I've just seen too many things. And it's raining hard. This came out of nowhere. Maybe we should find some shelter. Head into the trader real quick.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Customary. Sorry you had to hear that.
No thief chasing. Is this the main quest? Oh boy, are we finally gonna start our way to
Well, I don't know what you overheard.
beating
but
this game?
Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop.
What's going on?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
Well, I am a bit of an expert at killing bandits now.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northeast of town.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
Well, no, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
I wasn't ready to go yet. But you can show me for later, because I'll forget. You're gonna have to speak up a bit, it's a bit rainy. Traps and trolls, you say?
I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. He's such a child.
Alright, well, you said it's full of dangers. I might want to get one of those handy dandy undead bows that we saw earlier. So I'll be back. I would like to stop back at his shop though. Excuse me, I forgot which button is my mute button, so
Show those thieves not to steal from Luke and Valerius. Take a look.
I'll have to prepare a little better for that. No bows. A bestiary of Skyrim, that could be valuable, but it's rather expensive. Very similar backpack. Nothing jumping out at me. I don't know why I'm so attracted to maces. Poison of damage health, good. Expensive. Somebody's gonna have to teach me how to make some of these poisons. Don't happen to have any recipes, do you? Alright, nothing that I was looking for here. Maybe I could sell you these, poor wolf pelts. I forgot to read this knock. Let's go ahead and do that. How much magic does it take to cast that? 187. Yeah, we're never going to be able to use magic. Alright. On to Fall Creek. What the blacksmith? Is your dad home? Bee? Oh, I thought I saw a beehive. No, it's an apothecary. Or a alchemist. It is an apothecary. Got something for me? Just about everybody in here? Give me a holler. I don't know why some of you are mute sometimes.
Hello.
Hello. I don't want to learn any spells because I can't cast any, but
Only the best, of course. Take a look.
you happen to have some poisons. No, but you have some decent health potions. We're running out of money. I suppose I don't need these carry weight. I mean, that would be nice in a pinch, but especially in a dungeon. But it's not that valuable. Suppose I could give you all my ingredients as well.
Take care of yourself.
Wait, did you have any recipes?
Everything you see here.
No. Okay.
Hope to see you again.
Nice meeting you. Still heading the right way. Did I sell my Nern roots earlier? I must have. I don't think I used them, unless I've used them for the potion. I hear pack of wolves. Ah, there's one right there trying to be all sneaky, and his brother. It's too wet and rainy to and late. How far we're in town? How far are we to Fall Creek? Yeah, we've got. I'd like to make it there by nightfall. Just the two of you wolves? Usually you come in threes. Or more. Guardian stones. Oh, no longer the mage. The warrior could be useful. A knapsack. Hello. The 13th stone. Let's see how long this is. Quite long. Maybe we'll read that at the end of the episode if we remember. Well, I suppose as a rogue, I already possess this blessing. We must have hit it on the way up here. It's been a while, I forget. Which way? Fall Creek this way. Hello. Do you see something dangerous? I don't know if I want to get involved in this. Listening. What is going on? I think they got him. Excuse me.
Know any cruel sons and daughters of Skyrim? Tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them. Until next time.
No, but what was that all about? Well, if you're just gonna leave him here. Quite the number on them. I would have helped, but I didn't know who was who. A well-made hide shield. That's not much better. I'll leave it. I don't want to mess with refavoriting and adding it to groups. Put a whole camp of them up there, though. Treasure map. Been doing skooma. A well-made Imperial heavy bow. I'll take that for backup. Trying to take the coin purse. I'm not sure if I just took a plate. Not sure. I'm sure we'll see it later whenever we trade stuff. Bandit camp. Take your torch just in case. Alright, that was unexpected, but thank you for keeping the road safe for us. Just patrol the woods for anybody hanging out here. Oh, my bow didn't break. That's a good sign. At least not with one hit. Where were you on that one? You there yet? Goodness. A rabbit. There's finally a rabbit. I don't know where that wolf got off to though. Getting friends. Or getting the rabbit. I see you. Where'd your other buddies go? Gotta give them credit, they're pretty sneaky and well camouflaged. Somebody else is hunting them up there, it looks like. Maybe I can help them out. Don't know why the sword did not go. Did you see him? I think you can handle it. You look capable. I need to get to town before nightfall. Somebody left their horse out here. Thank goodness a road sign. I was starting to question if I was heading the right way anyway. Fall Creek. Wolves are still out there. Oh, and skeletons. I think he's got it. I'll taste that. See a rabbit. Saw a rabbit. There he is. They're just too darn fast for me. I mean, they do not stand still. There's people behind them. I don't want to miss and shoot them. But I think we finally made it. At least we're close. Probably not the best day to travel. It rained the entire time. But I see civilization. Valkyrie is here. It's just me. I was just happy to see town. I wasn't. Man, you both. Do I look that suspicious? Just like to pop in at your trader. Oh, it's not open this early. Oh, that's PM. It's nighttime. Okay, I guess I understand why you guys were suspicious. It's nighttime. Random people are just wandering into your village. I guess we'll pop in and stay the night. Maybe level up.
Hello? Who's there?
Oh goodness, what is happening in here?
Please don't kill me.
Really wish my sword would have popped up, because I don't know what I was gonna do with my fists. What's up with my groups? Just gonna clear these. Oh my goodness, look at her. Vampire dust. You just saved all of our lives, thank you.
The way this war is going, you'll soon have plenty of veterans like me to buy drinks.
You might wanna...
What are you doing that for?
There might not be anyone left to drink.
She's a vampire, you might wanna burn the body.
Say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Okay. I wasn't
Until next time.
trying to talk to you. Up. Up. Up.
Put that down.
You'll thank me later. Alright. Well, nobody else is gonna... Nobody wants her stuff. But at least eat her vampire dust and her heart. I just feel wrong taking all her other stuff, though. That might not have been good to eat that. Unless the malediction is cleansed within 3 days, the victim will become a vampire. Great. How do I fix becoming a vampire? Great. Excuse me.
You all right? You look like you might be sick.
Please clean my afflictions.
Of course.
Is that it?
Life is far too short, my friend. Don't waste it.
I'm not a vampire anymore? Oh, thank goodness. I was super scared. How convenient that you were here. That's very suspicious, though. Vampire lady shows up. You're here to heal me.
Kust is responsible for the cemetery here in Falkreath. I take care of the shrine.
Can you teach me about these abilities of
I'll
restoration?
teach you some of what I know, but be careful.
It's never worth it. Are you a priest of Arcade? What was that magic you just did for me?
I am. I came into Arcade's light after the Great War. So many died by my hands, my magics. I'm fortunate that Kust and the people of Falkreath have come to accept me as one of their own. Could you do an old elf a favor? I misplaced my journal in a cave I was exploring. I'll pay for its return.
Well, you did heal me from being a vampire. It's the least I could do.
Blessing of Arcade to you for your help.
Moss Mother Cavern? That doesn't sound good. Do you have anything for
Take a
sale?
look.
Ooh. Lots of spell tomes that I'll never be able to use, but... I wish it told me, how much magic it's gonna cost me to be able to use it. Sunfire. Healing myself. We're just gonna have to go with the little health regen spell that we know already. It was nice talking to you, though. Thank you so much.
That journal means a lot to me, if you find it.
Well, let's get a room, I suppose.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink.
Like a room. Can I have a bath, please?
Thank you. Here, this is for you. You hear any juicy gossip in town? Be sure to share it with me.
Where's your bath? Or did I just get a key and it
escaped fighting
automatically took a
Cyrodiil,
bath?
only to have it track me down again in Skyrim.
Suppose I'll need a room
Sure
too.
thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I just need to know where the bath's at. I suppose we could read our 13th stone. Goodness, I hate the letters on this. We're gonna need a drink first. Alright, skip ahead if you don't want to hear about this. My limbs stiffen and the sky grows cold. I must write while I still can. I am Cyrus Armin, a mage and scholar of Cyrodiil, and unwillingly a student of the Stones of Skyrim. We have copies of Watcher of Stones in the university, of course. It was known that for certain individuals, the stones did indeed respond. I knew, reading it, that I would be one such person. I thought perhaps the Mage Stone outside of Riverwood might be mine, or perhaps one of its charges. The Guardian Stones were the easiest to find. I came to them without much incident, and passing through from Bruma to the town of Helgen. Understand, we of the university take a rigorous approach to our investigations, and thus it was I walked through the stones from left to right as I came to them. As I touched the thief expecting nothing. I felt it. It was a blessing, but dark and deeper than anything I had imagined. I had a brief sense of quiet, mischievous joy. Fingers quick in pockets, sliding through the shadows. Locks gliding open, just a little, making a complex lock simple, and a simple one opened by even those with no skill at all, like myself. There was something piercing in it, too. I felt the sharpness of the little dagger I wore, and knew it would extend to smaller swords, or even axes and hammers, and to a bow that I had never once wielded, but for which I had a sudden, unexpected desire. Beaming at my discovery, I reached eagerly for the Mage Stone. Was touching a stone enough to set my fate in it? I don't know. The mage was nothing more than rock to me. I stared at it for a long time, my hand resting on the damp, cold moss. I moved to the warrior. Even that was preferable to the guilt that accompanied my newfound sense of skill. The warrior gave me nothing either. I had a blessing, but it was not one I cared for. Right? It's kind of our situation. Thus it was that I determined to find the others. There were 12 stones, we knew. 12, for the 12 constellations of the sky. I had found them all. As I said, I will not share all their locations. My limbs stiffen, and the sky grows cold. I have little time. I went first to the west and found the Lover's Stone. It took the blessing of the Thief Stone from me, leaving me with a strange charisma in its place. I saw the worth of those I spoke to and gave my own in return. I realized, quite charming. My smile came easily to my face, though not without removing the sense of mischief that wove through it. It was a blessing, though. Perhaps, I thought, other stones might also respond. I found the apprentice. Nothing. The shadow answered, letting me slip through dark and light alike, completely unseen. The masters of illusion would have been fascinated. The ritual, close to Whiterun, did nothing. It was when I finally discovered the location of the tower that I met the other travelers. A Dunmer refugee, small and slight, and a Nord. The place was bitterly cold and the wind vicious as any of the frost spells I wielded. I approached, showing my hands warmed, and they invited me to their fire. These fonts, man, I swear. We came for the Tower Stone, the Dummer said. I am your vase. The Nord stuck out a big hand. Eric. Have you tried it? I asked anxiously. They nodded, and from their faces I could tell that nothing had come to them. I went to the stone and placed my hand on it. It was as deep as the thief that I had first experienced. It did not give me access to the hidden places, but it was a hidden place itself. I felt as if I might vanish from existence at any point with the knowledge inside of me. A charge of the thief it certainly was, but it gave me no stealth, no piercing. Instead, it was as if the locks, they simply had no purpose. All the places were also my palace. I could see within chests and behind locked doors as if I already stood there, in all places, while still standing on that snowy slope. The locks were meaningless. I closed my eyes and tried to embrace the feeling, but could not do so perfectly. Perhaps one who was adept at picking locks already could have mastered any door. I did not know, nor will I ever be able to try it. I picked up my pack, feeling it light and easy in my hands, as if some part of it had also moved out of existence. The others could see in my face that something had changed. What happened? Yorvas asked me. I explained the sensations I had felt, and she laughed. It's ironic, she said. I'm a thief, and yet it's the stones of the mage and its charges that respond to me. She shared the effects of the stone she had felt. the Mage Stone in Riverwood had allowed her to draw in more of the magic of Aetherius. I could have cast some big spells if I knew any. It's the apprentice I prefer, she said. We Dunmer don't mind fire so much, and while the stone may have made me more vulnerable to that magic, well, all magic really, look how much more quickly I can draw it in. She demonstrated, filling her hands with light, then letting it die, then doing it again and again. She sighed as she let the little glowing sphere settle behind her shoulder. That's almost the only spell I know. There was another I could have learned, but, she told me of the ritual stone, and the woman she had found there, guarding it. Every skeleton in the place came to life at her call. Yorvase said. I ran. Did you visit the Atronach stone? I asked her, and when she nodded, grinning, I insisted. I must know how you got past the guardian there. I'm a thief, she laughed again. Atronachs are stupid. It wasn't hard. You don't want it, though. I felt it in me. So much power. I felt as if I could cast even the greatest spell with ease, but no magic came to me. It was as if I had been emptied out. It was only when the Atronach turned back and hit me with a bolt of lightning that I felt my magic return to me. What did you do? The only other spell I know is a ward, so I cast that. A good thing, too, because the second spell did not fill my magic. It just hurt. It looks as if half the time it works and half the time it doesn't. I went back to find the apprentice stone again before coming here. I thanked her for saving me the time and trouble. How about you, Eric? I asked. Well, he began slowly. I joined the Stormcloaks. As a warrior? I think that's what it says. His smile fell into a thin line, and he shrugged. Of course, I thought at the time he simply didn't like the swiftness of my categorization of his race and allegiance. Are you also bound to the warrior and his charges? What are they like? We both listened eagerly. A few of the Stormcloaks are bound to them, he said, and like you, they can't choose any other. The warrior grants skill in battle, as you might expect. Any weapon, including bows. I nodded, remembering the lethal keenness of weapons that the Thief Stone had provided to me. The lady, she makes you fast. It isn't as if you're strong, but your strength recovers more quickly. You can run faster, catch your breath. He spoke in short words, his accent strong on his tongue. And the Lord? Yorvas asked. Harder skin, harder against magic, too. The steed makes you stronger, simple as that. You can run further, though you won't recover any more quickly than if you were just that strong anyway. Can you carry more? I asked, thinking of the lightness of my pack. He shook his head. They all sound useful, though, for a Stormcloak, I said. What brought you out here? Or did you come for the Shrine of Talos? I'm not judging, I added quickly. I'm a mage, not a politician. Yes, he grunted. That was it. I was thinking, though, of going to the Warrior Stone. I haven't tried that one, just heard about it from the others. I am a Nord. If I'm not a warrior, what am I? I'm heading south, I told him. I've seen them all. I'll be taking the pass to Bruma if you want to come with me. He nodded. We bid farewell to Yorvase, then set off the next morning. We reached the stones after a few days of travel. It was cold, bitterly cold. It still is. My fingers tremble as I hold this quill. I must write the last of it while I can. I hope that I can. The stones, they draw you in. I don't know what it was that made me touch the Thief Stone again. As I lie here, I tell myself that I wanted only to try its power. I tell myself that my fingers on Enric's purse were nothing more than an experiment, no different to any other. The desire that came with it, though, was overwhelming. Truly, I think that perhaps I was always meant to be a thief. They say that thieves are driven by their luck, and that eventually it runs out. They live shorter lives compared to others. It makes sense. It would make sense. My life is almost over now. This warning is the only legacy I can leave. Enric caught me. He spat at me and on my face, and my legs gave way immediately. I gasped. It was hard to breathe. He stared down at me, contemptuous. I stared back, uncomprehending. There's a 13th stone, he told me. The Stormcloak sent me to it, and this is the gift it has given me. It is dark. It is a darkness that moves through the stars and between them. It is mortality. It is death. I saw the sorrow there then, and the haunted shadow in his eyes. He put his hand on the warrior stone, and the faint flicker of a smile flashed across his face. But it was a smile of resignation, not the light. He moved past me, touching the mage and then the thief. Then he came back and he shrugged. Everything I knew of the warrior stone and its charges, I knew from others. These were the last stones for me, in the whole of Skyrim. I am blessed by the serpent and no other. I am sorry, I managed. Yes, he responded. He looked down at me. I've never seen sorrier. You should not have tried to steal from me. He looked up at the clouded sky. The rain had ice in it. It was turning to snow. Somewhere I could hear a long, low howl. If the weather does not take you, he said, the wolves will do the job. I'll be long gone from here by then. Farewell, thief. Then he walked away. I did not know that there was a 13th stone, and that the darkest stone of all. Enric, if that was his name, told it true. The poison has killed me, and the snow has killed me, and so have the stones. I cannot walk, and even my arms are weak. Each breath is harder than the last. I try to call, but my voice is thin, and only the wolves answer. They are close now. My limbs stiffen, and the sky grows cold. I enjoy reading these. It is a struggle on my brain and my eyes to try to read these fonts. I'm sure there's got to be a way maybe to either make them larger or change the fonts in one of these mod configurations. Maybe I will try to figure that out one of these days. I'll have to admit though, the made me curious to kind of touch the warrior stone. Maybe that would help us learn our weapon skills faster, and then we could go back to being a thief, because besides sneak, I don't know if evasion counts as a thief's skill. We sure are trying to use our weapon skills a lot more than anything. But let's go ahead and rest through the night. Get a little extra sleep. Drink our water, eat our apples, and let's look at what we want to level up. Do we keep going with the health? Or do we... I think we go with health, maybe to at least 150. And then we can decide if we want to... The stamina's been fine. I have not had any problems with stamina so far, especially with the light armor. Part of me is curious about this Evasion Dodge. Allows us to dodge incoming attacks by pressing sprint while moving. Expends 15 points of stamina. What is finesse? The next one over here. Enhances our power attack damage by 3% for every piece of evasion armor or clothing currently equipped for a maximum of 12. Don't really need agile spellcasting. Dexterity. Lessens the stamina cost of power attacks. Vexing Flanker. Our running melee attacks receive 4% damage bonus for every piece of armor. So, besides that dodge skill, I'm not really... I can enter combat trance, slowing the world around me by 50% for 30 seconds. That seems kind of useful. I've learned to maximize the benefits of light armor and clothing. My stamina regen 50% faster. See, now we're talking, we've got to get like way up there. But do I want to really invest points into these yet? Maybe that dodge, but I don't see that dodge coming in handy yet. The sneak is just more effective. Death Strike. Sneak attacks with daggers, swords, or ranged weapons bypass 50% of the target's armor. That's going to be useful for our sneaky arrow shots eventually. So, but we're not quite at 25 sneak yet, so I don't know how valuable this 15% sneak is going to be yet. Our newfound finesse allows us to move 15% more quietly. Right. Speech we can even use. Silver Tongue. You sure know how to pose an argument. Prices are 10% better with the opposite gender. And we're 3 times more intimidating in conversation. I don't see us using speech. That is definitely not something we're going to do. Alchemy. If we get any better at alchemy, what could we be doing? Growing our knowledge of ingredients further improves the efficacy of all our beneficial potions. I still think we're more of a marksman, blocker, one-handed right now. I suppose we could learn basic destruction spells, but I really don't want to be a jack of all trades. I'd like to... The only magic I'd like to restrict us to is restoration, and then maybe a bit of lockpicking. Is that I'm not sure if that's alteration or what skill tree lockpicking is. So it's come down to one-handed, penetrating strikes. Power attacks are easier to execute and further penetrate armor. And then we could choose dagger, axe, mace, or sword focus. Maybe we could become a mace focus. Basic skill with one-handed maces enhances armor penetration, more power attack damage, and 15 armor piercing, eventually leading to a powerful charge. Sprinting power attack propels us through the air. Or powerful strike, where our one-handed and unarmed power attack shatter bone and sinew. Power attack damage times 1.2. I think we will stick... I think I would like one more... in this block. How much is powerful bashes? Unlocks power bashing. Stagger foes. We already got strong grip. Elemental protection. With a shield. I will like blocking. Probably a lot of blocking. Or we could block 50% more damage right now with a weapon or shield and regain stamina. It's either this one right now or the I think Since we're rogue, we're gonna lean. I'll eventually get that blocking. What is Ranger one more time? Improved footwork allows us to run while attacking with light bows. Or we get a 1.2 damage modifier. Revealing weak spots. Does it literally reveal weak spots? Like, are there actual weak spots, or is it just that's how we're getting the 1.2 damage modifier? I'm curious about this running while attacking with light bows. I think we're gonna try this. This is not what I was planning on, but we're gonna be a ranger. And eventually an eagle eye and precise aim and the blocking.
Oh, what happened?
Everything you do is just a bit easier, more instinctive, more satisfying. It is as though you had suddenly developed keen senses and instincts. Well, I don't want to mess around with these people, but
Poor bastard's better
let's
off.
see. Does it mean we can run around? I don't really feel like I'm running around while I'm aiming. How fast was I going beforehand? They should have saved before I tested that out. Can you read that perk one more time? Allows running while attacking with light bows and crossbows. Am I using a light bow? I'm using a heavy bow. That could be why. Well, next time I guess we can go grab... Maybe we can go to a shop real quick. Grab a light bow. Maybe we can have a heavy bow for long distance shots and then a light bow for being inside of dungeons. Why is nobody open yet? Oh, it's only 7:30. I'll wait. Are you open yet? Is there a well in town? Maybe the smith's got something. Maybe nobody opens until 9. Sorry, I ran into your sign.
Deal's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal to Dengear first and the Empire second. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Just looking to test out my heavy bows. Nobody's got light bows now that I want one. Wait, did you have a crossbow?
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Crossbows either,
See me
huh?
at my forge if you need arms or armor.
Maybe we can wait. Are you gonna open shop? Yes.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. Well met. Unlike my brother, I've no dislike of strangers. Met lots of them while I was a Stormcloak. Oh,
I remember you.
This and a bit of that.
Nobody wants to give me a bow, though. I really just want to try it out.
Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it.
Well, let's see if there's any training grounds around here. I feel like there were. Maybe I can swing at some dummies for a while. Yeah, I think I might hang out around here in between episodes. Maybe swing at this thing a few times. I can't train with this weapon. Ah, this one. Yeah, I might swing at this and block. And then when we come back, I'll, oh, see, look, it already went up right there. Yeah, I'll do that a few times off screen. And then when we come back, we'll look for a light bow or a crossbow or both. And we'll check out our new skill. And who knows, maybe if I block and swing this long enough, we can level up and invest in some of the other perks. Because I don't know what that perk did yet. But we'll go ahead and save here. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me. I've been Saint. Have a good one. Oh, no more bath key for us. I don't know where the bath was, but I guess we'll try to bathe next time. All right. Thanks again for joining me, guys. I've been Saint. I will see you soon. Have a good one.